Financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
We were talking a little bit about millennials, and he and I were discussing last night, and I was talking a little bit about, and some of you have maybe used my wife to design some super fancy cake for you.
Very fancy cake.
Yeah, she's amazing cake artist, and she's kind of an introvert. She's not really someone who spends a lot of time talking to people. She's not very social. And she ends up building this business, and she communicates with people all the time. She's becoming this little marketing guru, and I go to her, and, you know, she's using Instagram and Snapchat and all this other stuff, and I'm talking to her about it, and I said, it's really interesting that, you know, you've gotten so good at this. And she goes, well, it's easy for me to communicate without having to be in public. She's like, I could do it behind my computer screen. And I think millennials are like that. I think they don't need to be in public. They don't want to be out at a networking event or a social event. They can do it from the comfort of their own home.
And let me help save your marriage. It's Cakes by Nella, by the way.
I was going to get there. But so I asked her one time, real interesting. I said, hey, I haven't seen you post anything on, you know, any of your social media recently. She's like, oh, I'm too busy. And I go, well, what do you mean? Don't you always have to post things on social media? And she's like, if I'm too busy, I don't need more business. She's like, I won't post. And I'm like, I mean, you can turn on and off the volume by posting on social media. And she's like, absolutely. Clever. And I'm like,
that's awesome.
Wow.
I caught that last night, too, and I was just like, this does not compute. This is not,
But we all agree that the millennials are a big part. You were talking about, you know, always looking for that next gem as a mortgage professional as well. And we talk about that. And boy, are we in alignment. It's funny. We're in different areas, Portland and Valencia, California, and we speak the same language because we talk about we're building the next generation. All our new loan officers are all a lot younger than me. So I'm the
younger.
They call me Yoda. But it's good because that energy, the direction, the communication is working because a lot of the new real estate agents, same thing, a lot of the successful real estate agents are coming from the millennials and stuff, and a lot of the new buyers are millennials, so it makes sense to really put a lot more effort into the next generation. So if you are a millennial and you are looking for some great help from people that speak your language, care about you, understand you, you should go to SantaCretaHomeLoan.com. SantaCretaHomeLoan.com. All our experts are millennial experts just like you.
Yeah, for sure. And so I don't want to take too much time away because, Travis, we need to talk a little bit about Portland. But most important, let's talk about Don getting lost. I love to make fun of Don. So
well, you understood it, though.
I do. I get it. And I'll tell you what, anybody that's been to Sun River, Oregon, one of the most beautiful places on earth, just out of Bend, Oregon, will understand how it's so easy to get lost in Sun River.
It's massive. And it's cool. If you ever want to take your family to a place that's good for everybody, meaning the kids, the adults. I mean, they have anything you can think of. It's a resort that basically you can choose whether you stay in cabins, you just stay in apartments, you stay in, I don't know, I swear it has probably teepees. It has anything that you want there to stay in with your family, but it has pools and bikes and a water park and golf, and you name it, it has it. But it's so massive that, I decided to take a jog in the morning and check out the beautiful resort. It is absolutely gorgeous, surrounded by the mountains and the rivers and all that. And I just started running and running and running and running. All of a sudden, I realized, I was like Forrest Gump. I was just running. And next thing I know, I'm literally lost. I'm on some road, and I end up running, another 12 miles than I wanted to, but it is a mass way. But you go, I get it. Everybody gets lost in Sun River.
Yeah, everyone gets lost in Sun River, and I'll tell you what, it's built with traffic circles, and there's traffic circles throughout the entire project, and because they try to keep the nature piece of it active. There's not a lot of street lights, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
Right outside of Bend, Oregon.
It's a very interesting tagline for them. Get lost in Sun River.
That is a great tagline.
Yeah.
That is a great tagline.
That is.
And very true, especially if you're Don.
Yeah,
I could patent that, remember?
You could patent that.
All right,
very true.
We have Sun River right outside is Bend, Oregon, which is a great little town. A lot of Californians do retire and move there. It's a beautiful town, and you got to check out Bend, Oregon. Of course, Portland is amazing. Spent a lot of time there. You got Willamette Valley, which is becoming one of the premier wine districts in the world.
Right.
What else do we need to know about?
So you got grapes, right?
You got a lot of hops.
You got hops.
No, some of the best beer. I challenge Colorado, and I love Colorado. Yeah. I'll challenge Portland with Colorado. I'm telling you, their beers throughout. We did a pub crawl with 12 of us.
And Don is an expert, folks.
Yes, I do my share of sampling. And I'm telling
Oregon is challenging Colorado on a lot of different fronts
Yes.
late. So
yeah.
not just beer.
It's amazing town that you live in.
Yeah, I've been blessed to be there since 1994, and I've seen the city evolve, and it's been amazing. It's such a great place to raise a family. I love being able to have my boys there. There's tremendous opportunities. You can be in the mountains and 45 minutes later be at the ocean. And it rains every now and then.
That's not
But
what
you
I
get
heard.
used to it.
There's a reason it's green, but it is
Yeah.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
And it was beautiful having you on the show.
Thank you very much,
What
guys.
what a blessing. He came here just to kind of check out what we're doing on the show here, and we're like, you know what? We happen to have an open segment, so because a couple of our guests unfortunately got ill, so we're like, why don't you join us and give us insight on what's happening in Portland? And it's nice to hear that Portland's a hot market just like ours, right?
Yeah, it's fun. Our agents are blessed. I mean, everybody's staying busy. It all comes down to relationships. It's crazy right now. I mean, we
Great
have,
word.
I think, the similar market that you've got as far as activity. But again, it just takes everything that you guys are doing one step further in our market, because if you want to be successful in this industry and you want to be successful in Portland, Oregon, when you're dealing with 25 or 30 offers per property, you've got to be with a partner that understands the business and understands the clients.
Imperative, huh?
So, Travis,
Yeah.
I'm assuming if anybody here is considering moving to Portland, you've got some partners who could put them in the
I'd
hands
be
of.
more than happy to help anybody. Yeah, that's what
How
we're
can they
here
get a
for.
hold of you?
You know, the best way to contact me is my cell phone, and I'm an avid texter. My kiddos taught me how to do that, so you can reach me at 503-449-3807. Again, if you have your pen, 503-449-3807, and phone or text, either way, and I will set you up with a professional, and you won't regret it.
Well, you're a true professional, without a doubt. We love your culture. We love your direction and all that you added to our show today. Thank you. Again, Travis Olson
It's a
with Directors
pleasure.
Mortgage out in Portland.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I'm going to sneak out of here, and I'm going to steal this crystal ball because it's obviously working.
All right. Thanks, Travis. And thank you for joining us every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We love all of you out there. We love being part of your lives. We love guiding you down the path to personal financial wellness. Reach out to us at SantaClaritaHomeLoan.com. It's a great way to find out more about our team. You can check out our Yelp reviews. We're here for you, and thank you for being part of our Saturdays. Again, every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Have a great weekend, and be good humans.
Don't forget to check out nrecafe.com.